In Fast Track, day 3. Large coffee. That's all I got today. I was really thinking about grabbing some breakfast pizza. Just woke up with a migraine today, but went to the gym, took my migraine medicine, went away. So still lingering though, but I was thinking about debating eating something. Not fasting, but then I thought to myself, it's 6:28 a.m. I'm gonna eat pizza. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm gonna eat pizza at 6:28 a.m. What kind of freak am I? Yeah, but it is Friday, so we do get free donuts on our Friday morning meeting. I will be eating one, but I will wrap it in a napkin and save it for after lunch so I don't mess with my fast. Maybe, I don't know. Actually, I'm quite hungry. It's one of those days. I'm just starving. Like, I don't know if the coffee and the Zen can hold me over like it normally does. Like, I might just freak out. I need to lock in. I need to stop geeking and start locking in. But I was walking out of the gym. I had to tell myself, because I could feel in the back of my head, I'm like, I want breakfast pizza so bad. Like, I can't. Am I gonna have discipline, or am I gonna be a loser? So I said I'm gonna walk over to the coffee. I'm gonna get my coffee. I'm gonna put the lid on. I'm gonna go to the cash register. I'm not even gonna look at the pizza. That's what I did. So first, or I would say that's the third win of the day. Waking up and actually going on with my day, even though I had a migraine. Win 1. Going to the gym, getting a good pump. Win 2. That was my third win. I'll count it. 3. I'm 3-0 today. I can't be messed with. Loss 1 will come when I open up Coinbase or whatever investment app I have. That'll be my first loss. I don't know what's going on with crypto. Probably, I would say the main reason Bitcoin is going down is because everyone realizes Jeffrey Epstein. No, I'm just playing. I think it's all just the Epstein stuff, though. It's gotta be like him talking about the early Bitcoin creators and stuff. Like, I don't know, people are just, I think people are maybe realizing Bitcoin isn't as valuable as we all hoped and wished it would be. I think it'll definitely go up again. It'll probably drop down to 30, honestly. 35, and then I say jumps back up again. So I'm holding on. You don't lose until you sell. Remember that. If you hold Bitcoin all the way to 0 and you still own your Bitcoin, you have never lost money. You just made a bad trade. You don't lose money until you trade your Bitcoin back for US dollars. So I haven't lost money yet. It's not Bitcoin that I've lost money on. I probably broke even on Bitcoin at this point, dropping back down. But it's all the altcoins, man. Like, dang. Yeah. Stock market's doing good, so guess that's all we gotta worry about. I've stepped away from crypto and investing into crypto like a while ago. I just have what I have in there, and I moved fully into just the stock market because I got older and more mature. So I figured, that would just be the obvious route. But trying to find a way to take advantage of the whole AI revolution, and where I could place my money in this time period to have it grow, similar to what happened when the internet was blowing up. There was certain places, if you put your money, you're probably doing pretty well today. So it's kind of what I'm trying to figure out. I think AI is going to be even bigger than what the internet was in terms of investment. And I think what's more important about investing in AI is figuring out what's going to what is it going to bring with it. Like, me and my buddies were talking about this yesterday. It was like when markets explode, they naturally bring other markets with them. Like, when the marijuana, my buddy gave me this example, when the marijuana industry blows up, like all the accessories that you use to smoke, those things are gonna go up with it too, like, papers, bongs, lighters, whatever. So, what is, like with AI, obviously, energy is a big one, a very obvious one. AI takes up a lot of energy, so they're gonna have to figure something out about that. And two, cybersecurity. Naturally, with the increase of AI, hacking and everything like that gets a lot easier. So cybersecurity is gonna go up with it too. But those ones are a little obvious. But what are some ones that, looking back, will be so obvious? In hindsight, will be obvious, but right now it's just blurry. That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm trying to see. I was trying to think, what is AI? What does AI use? What does it need? What could AI do for us? It's like, it uses a lot of water. Water desalination, maybe. Could I invest in that? It's like, I don't know about that. That sounds kind of, that might be goofy. It's like, like, I don't know. It's been something I've been thinking about. Hopefully I can find an answer to it, but if not, I will just be poor forever. Hopefully not. I think if you just safely invest your money into AI, you don't gotta try and find secondary markets or anything crazy, but you could just investing in regular tech companies at this point. I mean, they're all AI companies. You can get good returns over the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. I don't know about when this bubble pops, so I'm sure this bubble will pop before anything insane happens. So it's going to be a downward trend. What goes up must come down. What goes down must bounce back up. No, actually, it doesn't need to bounce back up. It will. Never bet against America. It's a bad bet. That is a terrible bet, honestly, betting against America. Enough about that. Just had shoulders in the gym today. I tried a new main workout. Just did shoulder presses on the Smith machine. I liked it. It was alright. I could put a lot of weight on it, overload it, which was nice. I actually feel like I'm pushing myself. And started off light, built up, and then came back down, was lifting. So I probably did like 6-7 sets, maybe, I don't know. But yeah. I'm done working my side and front delts. Like I was saying yesterday, I'm just spamming rear delts until my shoulder looks normal again. Like, there's no reason to even work your front delts. I mean, I guess I never did work my front delts. Like, targeted them. Like, I guess shoulder presses kind of worked them pretty well, but like my side delts, I can't keep working the rest of my shoulder. Like, my rear delts will never catch up. So every day I'm hitting rear delts. I don't want to hear anything about, oh, you need to let them rest, give them a rest period. Brother, take that shit to science class. This is gym class. We hit the same muscle every day and it grows. Talking about it needs rest. It gets rest. I work it out for 10 minutes a day. It's got 23 hours and 50 minutes to rest. Alright? And then it gets 8 hours of sleep to rest. Not worried about rest. I'm also 22. Like, maybe when I'm 30, I'll worry about resting my muscles. Right? You gotta enjoy and take advantage of being youthful. Especially because there's some days where I'm starting to realize it's dwindling. Yes, at about, I'm about to be 23 here soon in a week or so. A week and one day. Yeah, at about 22, there are some days I wake up and my body hurts. I mean, I work a very labor-intensive job. Not too labor-intensive, but enough to make your back hurt. So you probably aren't supposed to don't feel like shit until like 30. They say 40s. They say if you're healthy, your 30s can be just as good as your 20s. You know, maybe if you're at 100% in your 20s, your 30s you'll be 80%. You know, you can still maintain the ability to move around in your 30s. They say once you hit your 40s though, good luck. Good luck. So 22, about to be 23. I'm enjoying my early 20s. 23. Am I leaving? I'm kind of leaving my early 20s and entering my mid 20s. 23, 24, 25. I guess 24, 25, 26 is kind of your mid 20s. Yeah. So I guess I'm entering the last year of my early 20s, which sounds scary when you say it like that, I guess, but that's life. That is life. What am I gonna do? Get younger? I would have already did if I could. Old age is a privilege. And not many get to experience. So, gotta count every day. But don't count every day, make every day count. Whatever they say. Whatever saying works for you, just be grateful, I guess. And if you're old, I apologize. I apologize you're old. We'll all be there one day, so don't feel too bad. You wanna know what? I do feel bad for old people, but then I realize, like, they were probably young like me, making fun of old people. So it's like, we all deserve it. We all make fun of old people. Not like old people, but we all make fun of, our dad or whoever. Call them old. Go to work and call our older co-worker Unc. I got I'm 22, he's 27. I call him Unc. He's Unc. He's old as shit. I tell him every day, bro, you're pushing 30. Unc. And then we got like kids who are just graduated high school working with us. Like, to them, me and him are the same age, bro. So it's like, what is it even? Like, it's already over. Oh my god. It's already over. These New York potholes, man. It's that same one. Can they cover that? It's not even like a pothole. I don't even know what it is. It's gonna damage my car. My car's good. She's good. My baby's good. Yeah, I think this weekend I'm gonna try and do a little research. It sounds so serious when I say it. I'm probably gonna watch some YouTube videos and ask ChatGPT about all this AI shit. Maybe what are some secondary markets that could explode. No more. That's all I should be doing is safe investments. Majority of my money in investments are safe investments, I guess. With S&P and stuff. But I want to find something that I could turn 1,000 into 50. Right, but I'm not gonna try and turn 10 into 500. I don't got that kind of cash flow, so yeah. I don't know where the fucking grass is. Snow everywhere still. Still sick of the cold.